What is up, you guys? So in this video, I don't have my mic in because I had no intentions of winning this game. I actually was playing no-fill solo squads just so I can get the search chest in Wailing Woods, so I can get the dance in different forbidden locations, just so I could do this by myself. I had no intentions of even living past top 50. And I ended up winning this game. Since I don't have my mic in, I'm going to do just a little bit of a commentary throughout the video. I'm not going to talk every second of the video, but I'm just going to let you know exactly what was happening, what was going on, what was going through my head, especially towards the end of the video, because you will see exactly why my heart was pouncing and I could barely freaking breathe because it was insane. It was just absolutely insane. So I'll be right back. I'm going to just kind of let you all watch the gameplay for a little bit. There's nothing too fancy towards the beginning. I don't have that many kills this game. That's just because, as I said, I don't intend on winning this game. I landed in Wailing Woods. Pretty much, we spawned on the opposite side of the map for the bus, as you'll see here. So I just spawn here, get one chest when I needed 6 more. So basically what happens here, I land by myself over here at Wailing Woods, no one to be seen, make my way towards Tomato Town, make my way towards Cargo, and that's kind of where I stay the whole game because that's where the circle ends up being. So as you'll see here, obviously diving towards Wailing Woods, and I eventually check and there's no one near me at all. And at this point I'm like, I'm probably not even going to make it towards top 50 because this is my first match of the day. And I was like, well, probably a little rusty in the first place. So you'll just see here me doing the boring things, landing, going towards Wailing Woods. So I'll come back here in just a minute. Okay, guys, so at this point in time, I am just about to come across the first team of people. This is going to be, I believe, 3 people is what it was, and they weren't very good, but I ended up defeating them. I think I took a little bit of damage, but that was it. Uh, so you'll see here me just kind of dancing. I'm also kind of the reason why I'm jumping around, looking around so much. You'll see me going back and forth right here is because I'm looking for the dance sign, because I know there's one over here, but I literally just could not find it. So I'll be back here in just a minute whenever the team comes up. So yep, back. Alright guys, so right here you will see a guy who I think is by himself at first, but ends up not being, and I just kind of sneak up just because I don't know how good these people are and how many there could be, so I just kind of play it safe and wait till I have a clear shot to knock them. So at this point, I know that he has teammates. I didn't know, though, that they were anywhere near him, and you'll see this epic fail. I took a little bit of damage there. Go ahead and finish him off. And at this point in the video, I'll mention that you'll notice that I have like hardly any health. I, at this point in the game, will never again have 100 health. So this is where I was like, yep, I'm definitely not going to be able to even make it remotely towards the end of the game. I had no intentions whatsoever of winning this game. If I did, I would have had the mic in the entire time just so you could see my reaction in live action. And that didn't make any sense, but you know. So this guy, I know that at this point this team was pretty bad. And you know, you'll just see my amazing aim right here. Then I finished this guy off. Then I finished this team. So at this point I have 3 kills in the game. They had alright loot. The only thing that's different in this game, or in this, was I got a better AR. And you'll see me here in just a minute go back and forth towards where I was before I entered Tomato Town, and that's because I again am starting to look for that dancing sign that I cannot find. So I'll be back here in just a minute whenever I see more people. So what you're about to see is there's a guy who is by himself. He is up on the top where you saw that wood building when I was looking for chests, or when I was getting that chest. I don't know how long he was sitting there before I actually saw him, and I know I for sure didn't see him at this moment until I got started getting shot at by him. And at this point I was like, well, this is gonna be my demise. I take fall damage, take that damage, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. So I just kind of take my shield just so he can't have it, and so I can at least maybe have a chance against him. Not sure exactly how this will work. So you'll see here me approaching him. He has a scar in this matter, and these scars, ever since they upped the fire rate, is insanely fast, or are insanely fast. So I knew at this point I was probably either gonna die or take a lot of damage. Okay, so right here, I just heal up just a little bit. And like I said again, I will never be back up at 100 health this entire game. This guy wasn't very good as well. And he just kind of had the higher ground on me and got the first shots off on me. And had a scar. And those things are pretty insane now. I believe I hit him here a few times, and then he has to escape from the storm, so then he moved down. Yeah. I hit him as he was moving down, and it took me a good minute or so to actually find where this guy went. At this point, I did want to keep the higher ground, and then I'm going to see one of the final teams to my right here in just a minute when I look over to the mountain. They were getting that drop. It was a very quick glimpse of them. At this point, I almost just started to run away because I had no idea where the guy was, but I did not want to get shot in the back and really didn't want to lose to him. At this point, I kind of started trying a little harder just because I know I was like, wow, there's actually 12 people left. I have a chance of actually winning this. I hear him in here. And then I kill this guy. You'll see here, I do end up coming back for that grenade launcher, even though I never use it. I had the full intentions of using it against the squad that started building a base up on top of that mountain. Because I was by myself and they had the higher ground. I thought that might have been my only chance of actually being able to win, and ended up not even using it at all. And then here, I just take a quick couple of shots with my hunting rifle, just to kind of hopefully hit, which they didn't. And then here in just a minute is when I figure I should probably go back for the grenade launcher, which shouldn't have that much ammo in it, which was not a good thing. You'll see me here fighting with a tree. This is when I make the split decision to go back for that grenade launcher. As I said in the beginning, I had no intentions whatsoever of even winning this game. I have won a couple of solo squads by myself. I think the most kills I've gotten on my own. This is back before I started recording videos and wanting to stream and all that. I maybe got, I think it was 11 kills by myself. I unfortunately don't have that gameplay saved, or I would definitely put some clips of that in this video right here for sure. But at this point, I'm kind of taking it slow, kind of trying to stay behind cover, so because I don't know where this other team could be or where these other people could be. I just know that this is at least a team of 2 up here on this mountain. Ended up being, I believe, a team of 3. And come to find out that the other squad or squads are over by RV. I didn't even take a shot at these guys over here because I was not trying to fight about like 3 teams or however many were left by myself. I thought I should maybe just kind of take some shots at these guys, not knowing how many of them there were or how good they were. You'll just see me start to take some quick shots just to kind of maybe stop them from peeking. And you'll already start to notice how low on my materials I am, and you will definitely see me start to kind of panic towards the end when that happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off the commentary for right now, and I'll come back once the end of the game nears. Okay guys, so at this point in the game, at this point in time, I found out that they have a rocket launcher. I'm like, yep, this is not good, I'm definitely gonna die now. And I try to flank them from behind, and ends up the other thing, their other 2 people were over here. So it was them, the people on top of the team of 3, and then the team of 2, who ended up being to my right, which I don't know about, because I launch pad over here, and the guy was right there, and somehow still didn't see me or hear me. Knock him, then his teammate gets killed by the team up top. You'll see at this point in time where I'm like, well, this is probably it for me. These guys are gonna win. Like, I got a nice headshot on me there, and I was like, well, I'm dead. And then I started freaking out because I started to build really quickly and almost got killed by the storm. I would have gotten killed instantly. I'll come up here not knowing where the other person is. I know there's 2 more people left. I knocked that guy with 1 headshot, to my surprise. At this point, you'll see me start to panic because I have 8 health, and there's a rocket launcher chasing after me. And this is where I begin to start to run out of materials because I start crazily building out of wood because he has a rocket launcher and he has the higher ground. I keep trying to get the higher ground against him, and I keep freaking out and not doing at all what I wanted to do. And at this point, I am out of materials, and I'm like, well, this is definitely my demise where I'm gonna die. And then this happens. Yep.